Here's an important fact residents should stop to consider. There's a high likelihood that you have hazardous waste in your home or apartment.
Cans of paint, pesticides that maybe you're not going to use. Pool chemicals are a big thing. We actually take fluorescent light bulbs because they have mercury in them. Paint, solvent, car batteries, used oil is a big one too. Your antifreeze and used oils. Brake fluids, cooking oil also is a big thing because that's a pretty popular thing around Thanksgiving.
Raymond Melton is the Environmental Protection Manager for the City of Oklahoma City. He wants residents to know that even home cleaners and polishes may contain hazardous components. The used or leftover contents of these products are known as household hazardous waste. It's illegal to toss these items into the trash or pour them out on the ground or down a drain. This not only contaminates precious groundwater resources, Melton says the various chemicals can mix together in even more dangerous ways.
Because what happens is you get a block full of people doing that, and then they get in our trash trucks and mix, and like I said, they can create a fire. And we've had several trash trucks, which are about $250,000 each, burn up.
For these reasons, the City of Moore has a memorandum of understanding with the City of Oklahoma City. That agreement allows Moore residents to safely dispose of their household hazardous waste. You can simply take your waste items to the Oklahoma City Household Hazardous Waste Collections Facility at 1621 South Portland.
Well, the facility opened in 2003, and throughout the year we take in about 700,000 pounds of household hazardous waste from residents of 9 different communities plus Oklahoma City. That we have memorandums of understanding with 9 communities, which includes the City of Moore.
Melton wants more residents to know the Memorandum of Understanding between the City of Oklahoma City and the City of Moore allows residents access to their facility.
It's a drive-through facility, so you never have to really get out of your vehicle. We unload it. We have a small survey just to see where everybody's coming from.
Melton says there are just a couple of things residents should keep in mind when using the Household Hazardous Waste Collection Facility. First of all, you'll want to bring your most recent water bill with you as proof of residency. Before you get in your car, you'll want to make sure the items you're bringing are closed and in their original containers. You'll also want those items secure inside of a box, storage bin, or some other container.
Plastic bags are good. You just want to make sure it's secured because you're traveling across town with some chemicals in the back of your car. Probably that have already been opened. When you go to the store and buy them, they're sealed and pretty safe at that time. But once you've opened them, that seal's been broken, and so you don't want to spill it.
Finally, you'll want to be sure that the amount you're bringing to the collection center does not exceed 7 1/2 gallons. This is important.
So if you keep it under 7.5 gallons, then the City of Moore does not charge their residents for that.
But if you exceed that 7.5 gallons, your next water bill will show an additional charge of $79. That's right, you won't be charged to drop off anything under 7 1/2 gallons. Anything over that, up to 15 gallons, you'll be charged $79. Between 15 and 22.5 gallons, the charge becomes $118.50. If you go over 22.5 gallons, you'll be charged $158. Once you arrive at the Oklahoma City Household Hazardous Waste Collection Facility, the process is quick and simple.
We'll have one technician that gathers their information, which would be a water utility bill or a driver's license, from their current address that they live at. As he's gathering that information, the other technicians will evaluate what they've brought. At that point, they'll unload the items, and they segregate it by its hazard class. From there, they'll typically take it to its locations to where to be processed.
Facility Manager Lindell Gibson says when it comes to the 7.5 gallon limit, residents shouldn't worry about having too many containers.
Is if they have, say, 10 containers that may look like that it exceeds that 7.5 gallons, the technicians are going to evaluate if they're half full or partials. So you may have more containers, but as far as the volume of waste could still fit under that parameter.
Before you leave, you might want to step inside the collection facility office. There, you will find a wide selection of partially used spray paints, cleaners, pesticides, herbicides, and much more. Once you've dropped off your household hazardous waste, you can take up to 10 items from this store home with you free of charge. The Oklahoma City Household Hazardous Waste Collection Facility is open from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, and from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on Saturdays. The facility does not accept tires, electronic waste, biomedical waste, radioactive waste, appliances, compressed gas containers, business waste, ordinary trash, or refrigerant containers. For more information, you can call 405-682-7038 or visit the website at www.okc.gov/services/HH_waste.